before I get into that, I want to thank Katie for doing a wonderful job of emceeing for us this evening. If everyone can give Katie a round of applause. And Christian, who actually pulled together all the slides for us and has been running it for us this evening. If we can give Christian a round of applause as well. Thank you. I really couldn't have done this without the volunteers and the folks that have helped, and the speakers have been amazing. I had all presentations to me on the day that we required them, except for Jim. And well, we talked about that. But we, it was amazing, and I really appreciate everyone's efforts in pulling this all together. So tonight, I'm going to wing this a little bit because I've been a little busy, if anyone you might have guessed. But I do also do the Jamie Oliver Food Revolution. And all of this is inspired, obviously, by my daughter, Megan, who you heard earlier. So let's go ahead there. So Jamie Oliver Food Revolution Day is a concept that Jamie Oliver created, where he asked last year for volunteers across the world for a call to action, to have a day that celebrated food and natural foods that come from our earth. So the Food Revolution is about encouraging people to cook from scratch. We all have family and friends that could make better choices, including myself still. On Food Revolution Day, we can work together to empower people with the skills to improve their diets. Making simple changes to food choices can improve the quality of our life and our children's lives. 42 million children under 5 are already obese. We need to reverse that. These children are the very first generation that will live shorter lives than their parents. That line right there is my passion. I'm sorry, corporate world, you can't have our kids. You know, you want to destroy me at 44 with weight ignoring that my whole life, that's fine, but don't you take my child. Ambassadors are the spark of enthusiasm that can turn it into a local movement by connecting the dots of support. Food Revolution Day aims to give those who have been working tirelessly at a platform to share their knowledge with the local community and open up opportunities. For example, a local chef will be able to offer a cooking class. A gardener can teach their neighbor how to make a vegetable garden in their own backyard. Food educators can get creative and offer local experiences like food shopping. The man of the moment, he is absolutely the inspiration behind this. He fights for it every day of his life. I don't know if you saw any of his shows a couple of years ago with trying to change things in the school systems in the United States. Issue is in Canada as well, don't kid yourself. We did run our first Revolution Day event on May 19th, 2012 here at the Clermont Market. It was very successful. We had Growing Chefs, which is a nonprofit in London that focuses on educating children about food. So they get kids playing in the dirt and learning how to plant seeds and make simple meals, and that's something we've gotten away from. So those are some pictures from that first event. We did have kids putting together vegetable and fruit faces, and they had a great time doing it. We had entertainment, which we'll do again this year, and even the 12 and 11-year-old kids were busy playing in the dirt, planting a seed. They didn't know what that was or how they could do that on their own. So this is something that I think is critical and will continue to move forward. So Food Revolution Day for 2013 is planned for May 17th, 2013. I plan to have a weekend of events, not just one day this year, so break it up a little bit more. There were learnings from last year. We did some long speeches. Cresmer was one of my speakers for that day, and I truly appreciate that. This year I want to do things like a Veggie Fest, which is an idea that Christian actually brought to me, and I think it's a great idea, so celebrate veggies. Growing Chefs, I'm bringing them back. I want them teaching kids and continue to support them in their mission. Clermont Market, I will work to do cooking demos in their market kitchen, and we'll do lectures. So mark your calendars now. What can we do in our communities? Restaurants can hold fresh local dinner events showing how to use local produce. Neighborhoods can have potluck dinners, challenging people to create healthy meals. Grow a garden, whether it's community or in your own backyard. The fresher it is, the closer it is to your house, the healthier it's going to be for you. If you're going to go to the grocery store, and a lot of us have to, shop in the outer aisles of your grocery store. Fresh meat, fruits, veggies, dairy, bakery provide the main requirements for your healthy eating. Find local markets and farmers that you can buy from and get to know them and their practices. Dolway Organic will be one of the vendors that we'll be working with for the Food Revolution for 2013, and they have an organic garden or farm not very far from London. So how can you help yourself? Make one change at a time to improve your health. Stop drinking pop and sugar juices. Try something like Kiki's maple sap. Go for walks, get active. Small steps do make a difference. Stop buying your food at the drive-thru. You know, those are the key things. I cook most days now, so fresh veggies, it's not that hard. If you prepare on Sundays and cut things up ahead of time, you can do this. And I work a 10-hour day, and I get home, and I'm a single mom, so I'm it. So if I can do it, so can you. How can you help your kids? Teach them how to cook. Cook with them. Let them choose a new fruit or a new vegetable every week. Teach them how to make a garden, how to take care of a garden. Be active with them. Small things, things that I wish I had done when Megan was a little girl. Would you like to be part of that 2013 planning committee? Contact me. I'm always looking for volunteers and people to help me make these things happen. So some of my contact information is there. I do want, again, to thank all of my speakers from this evening. I appreciate everybody's efforts that they've put into this, and all of the volunteers that are here that have volunteered their services. Take a moment and do check out the information available to you in the room, and thank you so much for attending the very first event.